3 million man-hours were used in 2009. Our next guest, Congressman Phil Gingrey, calls that use of your tax dollars irresponsible, and he's backing a bill that could bring about serious changes. He joins us live now to talk about it. Welcome, Congressman.
Thank you, Shannon.
All right, tell us about your bill and why you think this is the right time to make a big change in the way the federal law works.
Well, Shannon, this bill, H.R. 122, the Federal Employee Responsibility Act, would just simply say that we, the taxpayer, can no longer afford to pay for this designation of official time, which was enacted in the Civil Service Reform Act back in 1979, which basically says that the unions can designate a certain number of people that can spend their entire work day, whether they work for the FAA, the EPA, or whatever federal agency, 61 or so different agencies, and they don't have to do the work that they're trained to do, the expertise that they have. No, they spend the whole day collective bargaining, filing grievances, complaining on behalf of other workers who are part of that union, and guess who pays for it? We, the taxpayer. And as you say, that is going up and up and up over the years. We finally got a report from the Office of Personnel Management on 2009. Now, this is a 2-year-old report, but it shows that the number of hours and the amount of spending, and you just gave that to us, hundreds of millions of dollars. People look at the national debt of $14.3 trillion and deficits year after year of $1.5 trillion. In fact, your previous guest, Stephen Moore, who's on the editorial board of the Wall Street Journal and their chief economics writer, pointed out, how do you get there? Well, you get there $100 million worth of wasted spending at a time, and first thing you know, you're talking about real money.
All right, Congressman, let me read you a little bit of the testimony that you know was given on Capitol Hill by John Gage, who is the president of the American Federation of Government Employees. He said that without this use of official time, where they can get union work done on official time, that it would lead to more costly disputes. There would be more time spent in court. There would be more money spent on that. So how do you respond to his contention that this is an important piece of legislation, or the current law, the way that it stands, shouldn't be changed?
Well, Shannon, we have all kind of federal laws already that protect the workers. OSHA, EEOC, their salary and benefit package is pretty much set in law. And so what are they doing? What are there are 4 different categories of official time that these union representative designees are doing, and a lot of it is I guess complaining about the size of paper clips or how sharp the pencils are, or they're just kind of walking around, and maybe even in regard to the FAA, they're sleeping on the job. The bottom line is we have to find ways to save money. And the taxpayer is fed up with all of this. Last year in 2010, when we, the Republicans, were in the minority, we had a You Cut program, and we put it on our official Republican conference website, and we asked the people to vote on it. And this particular bill, mine, H.R. 122, in regard to this official time, to say simply that the federal government and we, the taxpayer, shouldn't pay for that ought to come out of union dues, that won first place. So we want to make these changes. It doesn't take anything away from the union federal employee in regard to their rights to collective bargaining and filing grievances. It's just a matter, Shannon, of who pays for it.
All right, Congressman Phil Gingrey, we will watch and see how your legislation proceeds through the Hill. Come back with an update anytime. Thanks for your time.
Thank you, Shannon.
Well, the royal celebration is underway in London today. The Queen's husband, Prince